Man, okay. Just got through reading the latest chapter of Boruto 2 Blue Vortex, and well, Miski about to be a prop, and some other stuff I kind of predicted got confirmed. So let's get to it. Alright, what's going on, everybody? This is your boy Anime Legacy here in the Anime Lounge with my Boruto 2 Blue Vortex spoiler slash fan translation review. And as I said in the intro, we got a few things right and we got a few things wrong. Well, not necessarily wrong, but unconfirmed. And we're gonna be here to talk about it. So, to make this easier, we're gonna put them in the layers. And the first tier we're gonna talk about is the relationship tier. Now, I'm not gonna really focus on the Sarada, Boruto, Samiri triangle because nothing's really changed for Samiri. She's just there. Boruto's just venting, and shout out to Sakura for just not coming at him like, how dare you do this to my daddy. But to be fair, she kind of did tell her daddy to protect Boruto, and she knows that her daddy can be brought back in the from the tree form, and everything's gonna be okay. What we will talk about is how, again, Boruto's gonna have a chance to raise up Ada, because for the first time in this series, Kawaki and Ada are speaking. And I say in this series because we are technically in a different series. This is Boruto 2 Blue Vortex, the second act of Boruto, Naruto Next Generation. So this is its own separate series. So this is the first time they have actually had a one-on-one in this saga. And it's a productive one, but a non-productive one from them, because Ada kinda in this series, let's just say in this conversation, acts more like an abused girlfriend. Like, yeah, baby, the Shinju are after Naruto and yada yada yada, so and so and so forth, and this person and that person. Oh, by the way, baby, did you know they was after me too? Can you kind of sort of protect me? Because, I am helping you and all. That's kind of how it's written in this translation. I'm going to go back and wait for the official release, which, per Naruto Explained, should be coming out tomorrow on the 18th. But we'll wait and see. Now, as for Kawaki's response to Ada, obviously he gets mad at the Shinju for wanting Naruto, but isn't really phased because, well, he's like, Boruto's like, Naruto is in my hands. They're in the Daikuken dimension. I don't really care. But Damon, basically says what I've been saying for a while. The Shinju are going to expose you. And he even says it in a way like, hey, just having a bunch of monsters showing up telling us, saying, where's Naruto? Isn't that gonna like mess up your plans? Of course, Kawaki, walks out on this advice and just basically senses Boruto, which leads to another development that we'll get into in a minute. But going on to further talk about this point that I've pushed forward is that yet again what you're seeing is Kawaki. I keep saying Boruto, but Kawaki headed down his villain path where he just shuns everyone around him. He doesn't care about the people of Konoha. He doesn't care about Ada. Everything is a means to an end to his goal, which is to protect Naruto Uzumaki. Even though he's hurting. So, yeah. Again, if you're kind of like I said way back in chapter 77 through 79, if you're a pastor, Kawaki is to some degree the true embodiment of the sin of lust, and that how this constant obsession with protecting Naruto is going to lead to his downfall. Second thing we're going to talk about is, shockingly, the state of Konoha, which is kind of good and kind of bad. Konoha isn't like poor off, but there is some political stuff going on in the background, because shockingly, those advisors that were signed with Danzo way back when Tsunade was around, they're still alive, they're still advisors, and people, the smart people generally tend to not listen to them because they don't got good advice, which is good. They off in their little corner, we go and make reports to them, we let the feudal lord, know what's going on, we listen to what they gotta say, yada yada yada, so on and so forth. But we keep them off in their little corner and we do what we gotta do, and we keep things moving. We keep it pushing around here. Kind of like we do Augustus in Black Clover. But the one thing we did find out that I will get into is that Shikamaru isn't the 8th Hokage. He's just a temporary stand-in, and it's been that way for 3 years. And this is going to be a really important plot point when we come to the fourth point I'm going to bring up. But for right now, basically everything you need to know about this bullet point is that it doesn't matter what Boruto does. It doesn't matter, how people may defend him. The Land of Fire has a kill on sight order, which we expected because he is thought to be a Kage killer and has lost trust, and he even got a new name called Boruto the Betrayer, which is kind of hard. Like Naruto's playing said, I agree with him on that one. But it's still pushing the narrative of Boruto suffering, in the sense that his names are names that people put on him. Boruto Tsutsuki, Boruto the Betrayer. That's not who he is. That's not his name. That's not his given name. These are names put on those who want to hurt and condemn him as the villain of the story. That's not his true name, and we'll get to his true name in a moment. third thing, the other, and going into the state of Konoha, I mean, there's some budgetary issues and things like that. And Shikamaru is still trying to maintain the trust of the people. So, yeah, he's kind of bound by that as well. Third thing we're going to talk about is Mitsuki and his little bloodlust, because that's what's going to really be the crux of this episode. That after, Kawaki senses Boruto talking to Sarada and Sumeri, he basically tells Mitsuki, and Mitsuki tells Shikamaru, and basically goes off after Boruto, after knocking out Kawaki, which, like NC Hammer 23 said, he caught him off guard. So we can't really say that Mitsuki's stronger than Kawaki, which I doubt. I don't even think this fight with Boruto is going to be a big deal fight wise. I think we're going to just use this fight to showcase Boruto's skills, and Mitsuki's going to just become that Boruto bloodlusted, and I think something more important may happen later on in the chapter, but we'll have to wait and see on that. Mitsuki's bloodlust is a little bit interesting because Mitsuki was a chill character. I mean, he even tells Sarada, he still got that kindness in him. He still tells Sarada to move, but yeah, seeing Mitsuki bloodlust like this is a kind of welcome change, but not kind of welcome change, because it's like it's not gonna go anywhere, but it's gonna be nice while it lasts. I mean, I like how he actually did take up Boruto, and he is flying, and he is dropping snakes on Boruto, making him use the flying Raijin and all that. It's gonna be a good fight, but we all know Boruto is gonna come out on the top in this fight. So it's a little bit lackluster, but good talking, but it's gonna be a good show. Now, on to the main event. Shikamaru. Man, we forgot that man's name. We gotta put more respect on that man's name, because even I myself forgot who this man was. Smartest man in the room. Because off of one conversation, Shikamaru confirmed. Let me say that one more again. Shikamaru confirmed. He didn't discover. He wasn't enlightened to. He confirmed what he already had a feeling on. That his memories had been altered. And the question we got going into next episode is Boruto going to confirm Shikamaru's greatness, or is he going to take an L for the greater good? Because that's where we are right now. All that has to happen is Shikamaru figuring out that Boruto basically saying, yeah, I'm Naruto's son, but don't tell nobody, because I'm trying to protect people right now. That's all I care about. I don't care about all the other stuff. That's the way I feel like it should go. But I think Boruto is not even going to allow that to go into the realm of possibility as much as he may want it to, because he's trying to walk that road and doesn't want to hurt Kawaki. Even though Kawaki is willing to hurt him in every way possible, stripping him of his family, his village, his legacy. Kawaki has no qualms about doing that, but you gonna sit up here and take L's for this man. I mean, that's that Uzumaki way, I guess, but I'm not saying that ain't me. But if he does say yes, and to some degree, even if he doesn't, Boruto's kind of picked up a very important ally because, as Shikamaru said, as acting Hokage, there are things he can do to help Boruto save the world. And he even calls him Boruto Uzumaki. And it's very interesting how he figured this out, because he says, if my memories are manipulated, then all I have to do is think of you and Kawaki as switched, and I will gain coherence. And it's like, huh. On head Shikamaru. That's intelligent. You the smartest man in the room for a reason. Want a little more elaboration on it, but good strategy. But again, overall, solid chapter. Boruto ain't missing right now, not one bit at all. You know, can't wait for the next chapter. Like I said, the fight with Misi is gonna be a bit in the sense that going into it, we're all expecting Boruto to win, but you know, Kishimoto like throwing curveballs, so he may throw a curveball in this one. So I guess I'll let that be my, question to you all, what you think Boruto should do, and how you think the fight with Misi is gonna go. Leave your answer in the comment section. If you like anything you heard, please like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you in the next one.